Yeah. So in previous session, we have discussed about handling multiple data sets in MySQL store procedure. Okay. If the store procedure returns multiple data sets, then how to handle it, we have discussed in previous session. Now we will discuss about how to handle multiple data sets in MongoDB. Okay. After that, if time is there, we will discuss about if one data set comes from MongoDB, how to handle it, and another data set comes from MySQL, how to handle those two data sets in a single API method. Okay. So first we will see how to handle multiple data sets in MongoDB. So for this, I have prepared some steps for you. Please listen these steps. First of all, what are the prerequisites are there to write this API method? First one is create the schemas in API. Okay, so in MySQL multiple data sets, we have written like this. In the store procedure, two tables. So select star from employee and select star from department we will get. Okay, so two data sets this procedure will return, and we have binded that two data sets, and based on that two data sets we have returned employee details along with department details. Okay, by using filter conditions. So similarly in MySQL, first of all, we have used test database in MongoDB. Okay. So first of all, in API, we have to create that two collections. We have to create the schemas for that two collections in API. Okay. After that, write the find queries to fetch the data and store one data set in one variable, another data set in another variable. After that, you can write the logic. Okay. So main prerequisite is you have to maintain that two collections. Okay, so in this test database we don't have that collections. Okay, so I have that collection script for employee and department. So I am going to execute that employee script. So after completion of this session, I will give this script to you. Okay. Execute it, and you can able to see how many documents are inserted. 14. Okay, and take another script for department collection and execute it and refresh it. Employee, this is the employee details, and this one is department details. So go to the first step. What will be the first step? Create the schemas in API. So this is our Node API, and so here MongoDB schemas are there. So here I am going to create employee schema.ts. Okay. So now import mongoose. Here mongoose. Wait a minute, I will be back. Somebody is calling. Yeah, sorry. So after importing mongoose, then create schema, that is emp schema, and new mongoose dot schema. Okay, so here you can write the field names. So that field names, take this and type it is string, and copy this. We have used same type for most of the fields, and here quotations not required. And for mgr it is number, so number here salary it is number, here commission it is also number, employee number it is also number, it is string, admin number it is also number, and hire date okay. So next, constant employee schema equal to mongoose dot model of, so here what is our collection name? Employee. Okay, so that collection name you need to give for twice. Okay, so if you give this collection name for once, I mean if you don't give again collection name, then what will happen? Collection name that will be created with yes in MongoDB. Okay, so that thing we have seen earlier, so don't do the mistake. So this thing we have to export. Okay, so here this is our MongoDB related controller. So here, yeah, this one only. So here I am going to write router dot post get multiple data sets. Okay, and async request response. Oh, sorry, we didn't create the schema for department collection. Okay, that thing also mandatory. So department schema.ts. So same thing, import mongoose from mongoose constant dept schema equal to new mongoose dot schema of. So what are the field names for department? Take this, paste it, and so for location type it is string, and for department name also it is string. Number, so constant department schema equal to mongoose dot model of what will be the collection name. So take this collection name and again give the collection name. So in between these two collection names, copy this and give this schema name. Okay, so export this. Now go to this method, and I am not passing any parameters to this. Okay, so that you can directly write logic. So try catch and res dot send new error response 400 comma e dot message, and here await emp employee schema. Okay, we have given the name like this, so automatically it will be imported. Okay, so dot find, then async emp result, and if emp result dot length, so I'm going to check the length, it is 0, then, and you can write the else block also. So res dot send, so new API response. In this response, I am going to send 201 and I am giving response like EMP data not available. If it is data available, then I am going to call the another department, another collection name, department schema. So it will be imported. Okay. And find async. See, if I don't put this async, then what will happen? See, error will come. Okay. So that's why I have put async here. So here no need to use async. So department DEPT result. Then DEPT result. So if DEPT result dot length greater than 0, then only we can write the logic. Otherwise, we can't merge that data sets. Okay. So in else block, same response, but message is different. Here, DEPT data not available. So here you are in this position means in this line means you have the data sets of EMP result and DEPT result. So you can write the logic. Okay. So here there are two approaches. One is you can take the one variable of array so that you can merge the EMP result and DEPT result and you can push that entire result sets into that array. That is one process. Another one is you can write the filter condition and then you can store that entire result in the EMP result. Okay, so I will discuss both approaches. So first approach is I want to take one result set, response. I want to take response variable, so that will be array and response equal to EMP we have to use for loop. Let I equal to 0 and I less than EMP result dot length I plus plus, and here response equal to DEPT result dot filter. So I am going to iterate the EMP result. Okay, so I am using for loop on EMP result. Okay, so I am taking one by one record and take the DEPT number and passing the DEPT number to DEPT result. Okay, so by using filter condition x dot DEPT number equal to EMP result of I DEPT number. Okay, so here I will get the department details. After execution of this statement, I will get the particular department details, that is to array only. Okay, so to fetch the required details, we have to put 0. Then only we can get the first object in that array. Okay, we have discussed in earlier session. So here response will be object, and you can assign result array. This is the output array, and this one is the response. Okay. Why it is the okay. Now result array dot push of EMP number and EMP result of I dot EMP number. Okay, so and I am going to take enter this, and here ename shall mgr and commission what are the another columns, hire date, job, hire date, so what are the column 3 7 and DPT number, next dname, so here I should not take this. Okay, so I have to take response dot dname. Okay, and here location, here response dot location. So take this, and after iterating the for loop, you can write res dot send new API response of 200 success result array. Okay, so we will check it. So method name is, so error is there. See this. So department number, dname, location. Okay, so here simply I have written two different MongoDB queries. One is for employee schema, another one is department schema. After fetching employee schema, I am checking whether that all the documents are coming or not. Okay, if they are coming, then I am going to fetch department schema documents. If they are not coming, just I am giving EMP data is not available. Okay, so if departments documents are coming, then I am taking for loop for EMP result, EMP data, and passing each and every department number to the department result. Okay, to get the department name and location. That department name and location will be stored in response variable. So I am taking result array. So to push the entire object. Okay, so this is one approach. See this, you can check it for department number 30 research Dallas. So department number 30 research Dallas. So So here Chicago sales 20 research dollars. So 30 research dollars. Why it is coming like this? Get multiple data sets. Shift. So I didn't put the multiple double equal. See, department number 20 research dollars. 20 research dollars and 30 sales Chicago. 30 sales Chicago. And where is 10? Yeah, accounting New York. Accounting New York. Okay. So our logic is correct. So here, after getting the response, I don't want to put that entire object into the another array. I want to push that this object into the EMP result. Okay, what we have seen in MySQL database. See this. What we have done here, I am taking the response from the DEPT result and moving that, appending that dname and location to the EMP result only. I didn't take another array like in MongoDB. Okay, why I have taken means, if I take, what will happen, I will show you. So I am putting this entire thing in comment. See this. And EMP result of I dot dname equal to response dot dname. Okay, EMP result of I dot location equal to response dot location. Okay, so now see, property location does not exist on type. That means it is saying that in EMP result corresponds to employee schema. Okay, after getting the documents from the employee schema, all the documents are stored in EMP result. That means EMP result is nothing but employee schema. Okay, so that's why it is stating that property dname does not exist on type document. See, what are the properties are exist on EMP result? It is showing job, MGR, whatever we have discussed, whatever we have created. So all this property it is showing, but it is not showing dname. So it is throwing some exception. Okay, so see, if you write like this also, what will happen, we will observe. And here we have to display EMP result. Argument of any. Okay, now execute it. See, you are not getting any dname and location for any object. Okay, why means that dname and location we didn't declare in employee schema. Okay, so let us see if we declare that in employee schema, what will happen. The name, location, and execute it. And execute. Now it is coming, DNAME and location. Okay, you can check it. For department number 20, research Dallas. 20 research Dallas. And 30 sales Chicago. Sales Chicago. 10 New York accounting. 10 New York accounting. Okay. So that means here two approaches. Listen carefully. It is very, very important. So we have employee schema and department schema. Okay, so here employee schema, employee result corresponds to employee schema. Okay, and DEPT schema corresponds to department schema. Okay, if you want to put the entire result into the EMP result, then we have to create that specified columns in the schema itself, like DNAME and location. Okay, if you don't want to specify these columns in the schema, then what is the procedure? You have to declare one array and you have to take the required fields from EMP result and as well as DEPT result and move into that entire fields into another array. This is another approach. Okay, so both are fine. So whatever it is required, you can follow that. Okay, that is your choice. So I think it is not the better way. Adding fields to the schema, that is not the better approach. Okay, you can declare one array here, where it is. Yeah, you can declare one array, let result array, and you can take the required fields or required objects from EMP result and DEPT result and push into that result array. That is the better approach. Okay.